Hello, and welcome to Tech Talk. And I'm your host, Jared Kendall, and this is my host, Mr. Jeffrey Collins. Last time we talked, we discussed computer security, and this week we will be discussing computer maintenance. And the way you get in touch with us is, log in to Facebook. To YouTube, and you'll be able to chat with us on the right hand side of the screen. Or you can contact us at 870-879-0784. Or after the show, you can also get in touch with us at techtalkforum@gmail.com and let us know what you think about this show. And this is my host, Mr. Collins.
How's it going today, man?
It's going all right, man. Just thinking about the holidays.
Oh, yes. We're in the Christmas season.
Oh, yeah.
So, time of giving.
Time of giving.
That's right.
As well as, as most people know, today is the show that we discuss a giveaway.
That's right.
So
speaking of giving, huh?
Yeah, this is the holiday season, so.
Yes. We're going to have a giveaway of a Windows 7 PC. That's the full system. You're going to get the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, and the computer, of course. And we look forward to giving it away at the end of the show.
Right. Okay.
The way you can participate or be involved in the drawing, I want each one of you to take out your cell phones and text the word computer, COMPUTER, to the phone number 55469. Some of you are saying, oh, that's not a phone number. But yes, it will work. It is a phone number. It's for text marketing.
Yeah.
But we will get your phone number, and it will be automatically placed in a drawing. And we're going to select from all those numbers that opt in.
Okay. Well, again, like I said, we're going to be discussing computer maintenance and the upkeep of your computer.
Yes. I thought it'd be a great time to share with you all some free, again, this is giving season, this is time for giving, some free tips on how you can maintain your computer at home.
And I know y'all love free stuff.
Absolutely. Well, the first tip is, and I've said this on previous shows many times, get you a good virus malware protection software.
Yeah.
You must do that. There's so many viruses and malware software out there currently that it behooves you. You got to get it, or else you're going to be, your system's going to slow down. You're going to have damaged files as a result of it. You're going to end up bringing them in to me, spending extra money that you don't need to be spending. So therefore, you need to get you a good virus protection. And we here at the computer station, we offer a very good computer virus software. It takes care of viruses and malware as well. We also provide a service whereby we will ensure that your computer is free of viruses and malware each month. You pay this monthly service fee. We'll go in and check your system remotely and make sure it's clear of viruses and malware as well.
But sometimes people, they want to bring it in to you, so I know you don't mind coming in.
No, you can bring it in, but
if they want their computer to be a dead weight, hey, far be it from us to stop you. So it's like, spend a little money now and not a lot later.
That's right. Absolutely.
And of course, during this holiday season, most people are spending a lot of money on gifts. So why would you want to spend a lot of money on fixing the thing that you just bought?
That's right.
Or even a thing that you've already purchased. It doesn't make sense to just have to go back out and purchase a whole nother computer when you got one that works perfectly fine.
That's right. Absolutely. And I see it all the time. People bring their computers in and say, "Oh, it's running slow. It cannot do anything. I may need to just buy me another computer."
Yeah.
No, you need to get the viruses and malware off, and we'll do that for you. But in order to protect your system from the malware and viruses, you need a good protection software in like I said, here at the computer station, we provide that for you as well.
Okay.
So that's the first tip. Now the second tip, say that you have virus protection and malware protection, but your system still starts to slow down on you. You just like, what's going on? I got the protection, it's still not working right. I mean, something has happened. Well, typically, not typically, no virus or malware protection software is totally foolproof. You know, there are new viruses coming out and new malware coming out all the time, being developed.
Right.
And so the companies that develop that protection software have to respond to that. But then there's a lapse in time, as a window where this virus cannot be healed or removed because the software hasn't seen it before.
Wow.
So during that time period, bam, they're in there wreaking havoc. And so some of that happens when you're visiting websites, when you're downloading files. Sometimes it will get through this malware will be attached to it, or virus will be attached to that file. So when that happens, what you can do is, you say it's running slow, go to malwarebytes.com. And malwarebytes.com provides you with a download of a free malware removal program. And that's malwarebytes.com. And what I'm going to do, I mean, you guys don't have to write all this down. For those that opt in to the text marketing service I just mentioned, the texting computer to 55469, I'll be sending out a blast with a link where you can go to that link and click on tips. These tips I'm giving you tonight. You can go to click on tips, and it will show you all the tips that I'm giving you tonight.
All right.
All you have to do is opt into the service and into the drawing.
And one of the things I know people do from time to time, they download games on their computers and stuff, and sometimes this is how.
Oh yeah, that's a common way. You get your kids get on the computers. Yeah, my children, they're always downloading games. That's an avenue, a window for this malware and virus to get on your system.
Right. And for those that watch the show normally, we discussed even another way to gain access. Sometimes when you download things that you think are reputable, they'll have extra stuff on there that
extra software attached,
that most people don't know about, the company doesn't know about.
Yes.
And it downloads a extra what they call a browser, have you, and what happens is that file that you just downloaded, now it can gain access to your computer and download malicious ware
that's right.
viruses and things of that nature.
Absolutely. Typically the malicious software, that's right, malicious software will download other malicious software. Right. So once it gets on, it's like an unwelcome guest at your house. They invite other folks over too.
Well, it's kind of like your cousin.
Everybody's in the house. Eating up all your food, everything.
And fixing extra plates.
So that's a good piece of advice that you just gave. The other thing, so when you go to malwarebytes.com, you download the free. They have a pay version, but download the free version, and that will remove the malware from your system. Okay. But it doesn't protect it ongoing. It just does a one-time removal.
Oh, okay.
Now we can, there's nothing there now to protect it from getting back on there. And that's where you purchase your good malware or virus protection program, or come see us. Right. And we'll provide that for you.
And then, like, I remember you said that the way when your company does it, the computer station, y'all monitor.
That's right. We monitor
as well as update anything that needs to be updated remotely.
That's right.
So that's a headache that you don't have to worry about if you opt in for that.
That's
if you come in and get that service on your
You
computer.
don't have to worry about the malware bites and going
Yeah.
back.
And the
Yeah.
thing about it is, when you think about it, if you got a reputable person looking after your computer, versus you just leaving, because I know most people have it bad nowadays. They just leave their computer on,
Yeah.
and they don't have security on their internet provider, the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody can come by your house and access
your
it.
system. That's
Well,
right.
this way, if they try to access anything in your computer, well, guess what? At least you're covered.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
If they might download something that's not.
Yeah, that's right. And it gets on your
Yeah.
system. That's right.
So,
Absolutely.
It's good to protect yourself.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind.
That's right. So the next tip is something that's already on your computer. Every computer system has this,
Mhm.
and there are some tools that you can utilize to maintain it. And the way you access those tools, you would go to, with Windows 7, Windows Vista, you would go to the computer icon, double click on that. Then you're going to see various drives, C drive or B drive, E drive. But you're going to right click on the C drive. And once you do that, you're going to left click your mouse on the properties. And when you do that, you're going to have a menu option at the top of the little screen. And basically you would click on tools. Once you click on tools, it's going to show you a pie chart, of the hard drive, how much is being used and so forth. But you'll see just below that little pie chart, it'll say something like about disk cleanup. You want to click on that disk cleanup. What disk cleanup does, it gets rid of all of the temporary extra files that are out there lingering on your system that haven't been, when you browse the internet, a copy of that web page is actually stored on your computer. You didn't know that. So that's there, taking up space.
Right.
And you do need adequate space on that C drive for your system to operate properly and efficiently. So the cleanup will clean up all that, get rid of all that garbage.
And I'm pretty sure that takes up a lot of memory.
That's right, absolutely. This cleanup. Then you'll see another option for defrag. What is defrag? Defrag is where you are taking all of your files, and say the files that you create are broken up into blocks of data. Just think about that. It's like a train, just like a train with cars.
Yeah, okay.
And so if I take one of the cars out and move it to another station, it's gonna take a while for me I gotta wait on that car to get back to Pine Bluff, say it's in St. Louis,
Right.
before I can start down the road.
Okay.
What defrag does is take that train or data block for the file and move it back in sequence, everything in sequence, so now you can access that file sequentially a lot faster instead of it jumping all over the hard drive trying to find all of the pieces for that particular file.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
I hope people will understand it. I'm trying to
and
break it down into layman's terms.
One person kind of described it to me, and because he's a computer person too, it's my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
He said defragment is kind of like if you got a cluttered room, and he said it's like it's like organizing a cluttered room.
Yeah, that's
where
true too.
everything
That's
is
good.
easy and accessible when you walk in. He said, could you imagine walking into a room and you got wall-to-wall boxes,
Yes.
and all in the floor you got boxes, and you're
That's
trying
right.
to get to the door and it's a
Yes.
fire? He's like, well, just imagine you want to get on your computer real fast, but you hadn't defragged it in a long while. Well, it takes your computer that much longer to get to that particular data that you want to get to.
Absolutely.
Whereas once you defrag it, it gets there quicker.
That's right. Absolutely. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
That's right. I like that. So that's defragging. Now another option you have also is you're going to see where it says fix file system files.
Mhm.
Fix system files, or hard drive errors. And you want to click on that. And once you click it, it's going to ask you, when do you want to schedule this fixing of the hard drive errors? And you want to select the next boot up. So it has to reboot your system. And it'll once it reboots, it'll start this scan, checking out the hard drive for errors and correcting those errors for you. Now you get these errors through the age of the hard drive. It's a surface area that can become defective. The system can't actually read the data that's there. So it will try to move that data into a good area of the hard drive as well. That's what this system file and hard drive error program will do for you.
Oh,
And it's all built into Windows under Tools.
wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so your system files can be corrupted. Those operating system files, when you have outages, you don't shut down your computer properly,
Oh, yeah,
and so forth
yeah.
as well. So that's another key point. And so we've addressed, first you gotta have virus protection. That's key.
Number one.
Number one, good virus and malware protection. Then you may want to run Malwarebytes if things start to slow down on you again. Then you want to go to Tools on your C drive. And I'll do those three things, the defragging, the disk cleanup, the fixed system, and hard drive errors at least once a month. And now the final thing, final tip I will give today, is we need to have a clean computer in order for it to work properly. What do I mean by a clean computer? I've had computers come into our office that have dust this thick
Wow.
on the fans and
Oh, yeah, I've
on the
seen that
CPUs
myself, yeah.
inside. Basically, how does that dust get into the computer? Basically, you have fans in every computer pulling the heat out of the system. The computer cannot operate properly with heat. Heat and computers don't work.
Right.
You need to be in a good, cool environment for a computer. That's when it runs more efficiently.
Okay.
But if you got this dust, well, once it's pulling that heat out, it's also pulling in new air, and that new air has dust.
Right.
Depending on how dusty the area you're in.
Right.
And so it'll pull in this dust, and it collects on all those components inside your computer.
So what you're saying is that dirt slows your computer down?
That's right. It
Wow.
will. It will slow it down. That's right, and overheat your system and really damage it. So you need to at least, I'd say, depending on how dusty the area is in.
Oh,
If it's down on the floor, then you could pull more dust that way.
Well, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
What about laptops? Does that apply to laptops?
Laptops can get, but it doesn't have the big fans in it.
Right.
It has those little small fans, so
Right.
you don't have that problem necessarily with
Okay,
laptops.
okay.
Although they can get dusty too.
Oh,
They can.
okay.
But it's more difficult. You need to bring it into a specialist, a computer repair person,
Okay,
to get those,
okay.
because it's not like like your desktop. It's really pretty easy access. You just
Right.
need to have a screwdriver.
Well, I just didn't want
sometimes.
anybody to think it was, a simple fix, and they get back there and they
Oh,
start tinkering
no,
with stuff.
I wouldn't do that.
And
I
then
wouldn't
all
do
of a
that.
sudden, the pretty smoke
That's-
comes out of it.
No. Make sure when you're dealing with your desktop, make sure the power is disconnected from it. You make sure you have all the static off of you, because static, if you touch some components, it could damage those components. Just static electricity. When
Wow.
you shock yourself and
Right.
walk across the carpet, that could damage it. So try not to touch anything, but you can go get this some spray. This is called Electronics Duster, and it sends out a high pressure stream of air
Okay.
that doesn't have moisture in it, and it does it safely. It'll clean it safely.
Okay.
Or you can take your vacuum cleaner and suck all of that dust out.
Well, let me ask you this. With cleaning your computers, what would you recommend for like the screens? Because I know some people, they touch their screen.
Yeah, they have
and
some
stuff like
screen
that.
cleaner. It's going to be a soft fabric. You don't want anything that's going to scratch it.
Okay.
So you can go get that from Staples and other vendors as well.
Okay.
Best Buy. they'll have that special cloth. It'll have on it,
Okay.
screen cleaner,
Okay.
for computers.
Because
TVs.
sometimes people, they look at their screens, just kind of like a TV, and they, sometimes they get a kind of like a moist towel and kind of go over it.
Yeah, I would use like I say, the recommended.
Yeah,
cloth,
I'm just saying,
from the store. That's right.
when you do stuff like that, most people don't know if it'll hurt the screen, but they like, well, look like it works, and then
Yeah,
when it
that's
goes poof,
That's
then you got
it's too late.
oh,
Then, right?
then,
That's too
yeah.
late.
Then it's like, well, he didn't say
That's
that, So, I thought we should cover that aspect of it,
That's right.
because sometimes just knowing, that you can't use, wet claws, or, you'd be surprised at what people don't know,
That's right.
and we don't want to take, for granted that you do know or don't know.
That's right.
We always want to, inform you of what's going on with your computers, or how to upkeep them. If it needs to be brung in, then
Yes.
you can do that. But it's totally up to you. How you, nobody can force you, or
Yes.
force you to do anything, and that's not our job.
No.
Our job is,
We're
in
here to
our
help you.
focus, we're here to help you.
Yes, absolutely.
So just come to the computer station on
Yes.
Olive Street.
They're 3020 South Olive. Come see us. We'll take care of you.
That's right.
I don't have anybody opting in, so I guess they don't want a computer this for
Isn't
Christmas.
that amazing? Well, I guess you can keep it and sell it.
I guess if you want to opt in, please do it now. If I don't get anyone opting in before the end of the show, we'll just extend that, and I'll continue to send out opportunities through Facebook and so forth to get them to do it. I'll continue to do that. I want to give it away to somebody. That's right.
That's all right. One thing about we here at Tech Talk and the computer station and Kindle One Productions, we always want to encourage you to watch the show, give us your input and feedback on shows that you want to hear about, or things that you want to know. You can always contact us again on the right hand side if you log in to YouTube and our channel and chat with us.
Yes.
Or you can again contact us at techtalkforum@gmail.com, or you can contact us by phone at 870-879-0784. And today, again, we talked about computer maintenance and a free PC giveaway.
And again, the way you opt into that for the drawing for the new PC, you're gonna text the word computer, COMPUTR, to the phone number 55469. Again, that's computer. Text that word computer to 55469.
All right. Well, that concludes another show, and I would just like to say, you all be safe for the holidays.
Yes.
And we'll see you right after Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. And a Happy New
New
Year.
Year.